So what is going on, guys? This is the Ninja Movies back again for a brand new video. Today is actually a very special unboxing slash smaller update, if you will. Now, obviously, for most of the people watching this, you're probably subscribed. I tend to collect nothing but VHS tapes. That's definitely the format that I prefer to collect, and I still will be ever collecting the VHS. It's my favorite format. However, many years ago, I actually had quite an extensive collection on the Blu-ray. It's really what got me into collecting as a whole. I have a couple of older videos still up, if you want to see this I did like these skits with my friends back in the day, sort of just making fun of the fact that I had such a vast collection. That has all but dwindled. I do have some Blu-rays, but for the longest time, I didn't have a Blu-ray or a DVD player to watch the films. Just the other day, I came across a Blu-ray player that was at my mum's house. She gifted it to me, and here we are. We're back on that Blu-ray train. I have 4 amazing pickups here that I just wanted to show off. They deserve their own video. One being a DVD on the film Shelby, and then these awesome lenticular Blu-ray versions of The Invisible Man. We have Frankenstein here, and then what they are calling the Mummy Collection. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing in general, so I hope you guys are all keen. Let's just start off with the standard pickup of Shelby here. Obviously directed by YouTube critic Chris Stuckman. Some big things coming out of YouTube. Markiplier's film also came out that sort of really cast a shadow over Shelby. It received pretty average reviews. I really like the honesty from people like Jeremy Jahns and the Flick Pick, who obviously was friends and has made countless videos with Chris Stuckman. I haven't heard bad things, but I've heard mediocre things, sort of unoriginal ideas, which, you know, is pretty standard in the horror genre. I mean, a lot of it's already been done. I did grow up watching Chris Stuckman, though. I always preferred Jeremy Jahns over him, but I can't act like I didn't, I wasn't a fan of his channel also. I wanted to check it out. It's a brand new horror movie, and I wanted to support, someone going from YouTube to really try and make it into the mainstream. Have you guys seen Shelby? Let me know down below. If you would like me to review it in the future, this is high up on the watch list, so just let me know. I don't think I've picked up a DVD or Blu-ray in 4 or 5 years now. In terms of pricing, they're sort of all over the place. Shelby is originally priced at $20. Everything here, I don't know the actual price they came out to, since there was a 20% off discount. You can do the math if you feel like it. So there is the front cover, sort of this blinding light over, I guess, the main character. Is Shelby a town? Is it a character in the film? I'm not too sure. The DVD is released by Mad Men. The scariest movie of the year. A Horrific Nightmare. The Blair Witch Project meets Hereditary, which I've heard a lot of comparisons to the Blair Witch Project. Pretty cool. I'm actually glad. I mean, it is just a repeat of the front art here, but I was expecting a plain disc. Nothing too exciting here. Just thought I'd show it off and show some support to a fellow YouTuber. But this is where it's at, guys. I am so excited. Basically, I came to the concept with having the Blu-ray player around. I don't want to just neglect the large VHS collection and all the movies I still have yet to watch on that format. But I will occasionally pick up DVDs and Blu-rays if it's sort of like a limited sort of edition like these, or obviously if the film's never got a VH release, because that has limited me to movies, pretty much predate in 2005. In saying that, I picked up some of the oldest films I possibly could, but I digress. The first one up here is The Invisible Man. Lenticular covers on all of these. These are limited edition 2-disc sets. They come with art cards. The original price tag of this was $54.98. Once again, 20% off. Do the math if you feel like it. A pricier set as it's only one film. Although it does say bonus feature, The Invisible Man's Revenge. Is that the title of the sequel? I'm not too sure. All I know is I watched this film quite recently. I tried to do a movie night video on it, and I've never had such difficulty uploading a movie night. I think it was like a 45-minute video and they chopped it all the way down to like 7 minutes or something, so that's a real shame. But fantastic film, probably my favorite old school watch that I've had. But I guess we should really just crack into this. So let's just get straight into this unboxing. Even better without. Like, this is a really high quality lenticular on it. I wonder if it's actually a sheath. It's not removable, which is handy. It's got this little backing here. Take that off, that's awesome. So bonus features on this: audio commentary by film historian Rudy Balmer. Now You See Him, The Invisible Man Revealed featurette, 100 Years of Universal, unforgettable characters featurette, image gallery, and once again the bonus feature of The Invisible Man's Revenge. Come on, guys. This is sick. Once again, I haven't opened or bought a DVD or Blu-ray in so long. This is really something special. So I am going to take my time with it. So basically, it's just a large slip sleeve here. An envelope, The Invisible Man. These will be the 6 art cards, but we'll go over the Blu-ray set itself first, which is really awesome as well. This is some unique cover art. I've never seen this before. Right on the front here, once again, all these like purples and blues. They really go extra with the colors for these black and white traditional films. A 2-disc set here. The Invisible Man's Revenge gets its own disc. That is awesome. Behind that, some more imagery. While it is a pricier Blu-ray set, I mean, they really go all out with its packaging. Let's check out the Invisible Man's special art cards, whatever you want to call them. Really hoping there's some behind the scenes. So this is the first image here. Number 2. Number 3, it's actually really interesting to think that his face was green during filming. This one's awesome right here. So they are just scenes from the movie, no like real behind the scenes, but you do get to see some imagery you would have never seen in color before. I think that's awesome. That is the Invisible Man's Blu-ray set. I'm stoked with that. Moving on from that, Frankenstein. Don't really need to say too much about Frankenstein. This one is just loaded with special features here. The prices were so all over the place. This one originally retailed at $40. Invisible Man, $52, once again, 20% off, yada, yada, yada. I'll keep repeating myself, I'm just too excited. Special features on this one, we have audio commentary by film historian Rudy Balmer, audio commentary by film historian Sir Christopher Frayling, monster track, trivia subtitle track, The Frankenstein Files, How Hollywood Made a Monster documentary. Man, that's another thing I miss about DVD and Blu-ray is special features. There are limited special features on set VHS, but very rarely. Karloff, The Gentle Monster documentary, Universal Horror documentary, Frankenstein Archives Gallery, Boo, a short film, 100 Years of Universal Restoring the Classics featurette, Suspense, Frankenstein 1952 radio adaptation based on the original novel, Trailers from Hell, Frankenstein, featuring filmmaker Joe Dante. Boris Karloff, This Is Your Life, full television episode. That's sick. You get your money's worth a little bit with this one. Theatrical trailer, bonus trailers for The Bride of Frankenstein, The Ghost of Frankenstein, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, and House of Frankenstein. So this one, loaded with special features, does not come with Bride of Frankenstein or any of the sequels. It's just the original film. But that's the thing. Sometimes when you're paying such a pricey, number for a DVD or Blu-ray or a singular film, it really, in comparison to say like a video game where you get hours and hours of content, the price doesn't really add up. I'm more keen to watch some of these documentaries, the TV episode, little things like that I've never seen before over the film itself. But of course, we'll be revisiting the classic. So enough waffling. That just had a bunch of bonus features. I had to go over them. Frankenstein. Once again, the lenticular on this one is just popping. Revealing what is underneath the sheath. The classic. I'm sure so many people have had a poster similar to this up in their room before. Really awesome. Once again, the colors, they're just popping. So we slide this one out. We get, once again, our art cards. And once again, just unique poster art. Like, I love this. This is actually a really, really cool poster. Standard backing. This one feels like just a single disc. And it is. Some background artwork once again. Not who actually releases these. Is it Via Vision? Excellent work on these sets. Like, these are standout. The art cards here. Let's go over them together. Art card number 1. Art card number 2. Check out the length on that pipe. Sheesh. If you're a fan of these movies, I mean, the behind the scenes stuff is really awesome. These have been fairly lackluster, the Frankenstein images. They could have done a bit more of the experiments, but this one right here, I'm loving this. Just playing in the field, showing his nice side. And this one also is really special. That is the Frankenstein set. Once again, by Via Vision. And last, but certainly not least, at an original retail price of $84.98, 20%, yada, yada, yada. This is the Mummy collection. Fun fact, I've seen The Invisible Man, I've seen Frankenstein, I've definitely seen the original Mummy. Never seen a sequel to this, and even though this is the priciest one, it makes the most sense considering this has the most to offer. Special features on this set, we have audio commentary, actually 2 audio commentaries here. Mummy Dearest, A Horror Tradition Unearthed documentary. He Who Made Monsters, The Life and Art of Jack Pierce featurette. Unraveling the Legacy of the Mummy featurette. And 100 Years of Universal. And of course, this also comes with the films The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Tomb, The Mummy's Ghost, and The Mummy's Cursed. Let's get into this. Feels like Christmas. Let's show that off. Poppin'. I guess green face makeup was really prominent back in the day. Sheath off on the back. Once again, the classic imagery, but just with some new color palette on it. I think that looks beautiful. Art cards. We have the collection right here. And how many discs are we rocking on this? We have The Mummy, The Mummy's Hand, The Mummy's Tomb. Really like the artwork for The Mummy's Tomb there. The Mummy's Ghost, and The Mummy's Curse. This one does not feature any background real artwork there, just sort of, I guess, a blurb over the films. But once again, this is the collection, not a singular film. And then finally, we're finishing off with the art cards for The Mummy, which, are we getting movie posters on this one? I'm not mad at that. Obviously, I like the unique pictures, but for this one, it would make more sense, which we do. All original posters. The Mummy's Ghost, The Mummy's Tomb, with the, I think I like it because it sort of reminds me of like the Day the Earth Stood Still poster. I believe that's what I'm thinking of. The Mummy's Hand, and of course, Karloff's The Mummy. Wow, guys. Honestly, probably a bit of a longer unboxing, but it's really sort of a special upload for me, and I'm so stoked with those releases. I think those are really incredible pieces, something different to own. I can't wait to watch all the featurettes, all the documentaries. I love Universal as a whole, and I love the original monster movies, so a lot of special features that I have never watched before, so they're probably going to be the first thing I watch, and then I'm really going to go over all the Mummy films. So if you want to see a series of reviews of the Mummy films, they're really going to be first time watches for me, so I'm happy to do reviews of them. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of these sets. Do you own them? Are they prized possessions of your own like they are to me right now? Leave the video a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe. And this is the Ninja Movies signing out.